Hello, and welcome to another video. Today we will be opening our last few Final Fantasy packs together and building a sealed deck. This is a little exercise that I really enjoy doing just ahead of a pre-release to get some sealed deck building practice in, as well as give a nice send-off to the departing set. So let's jump right in and open these up. So to start, I am going to open up all of the packs at once. Then I'll go through and sort all of the cards by color. And then we can begin deck building from there. All right. Let's take a closer look at the rares that we opened. We've got the highest density of rares in black and green. But I don't find these green cards to be particularly compelling. Maybe the Earth Crystal. Though it also looks like we've got the least amount of green among all of our colors. I mean, there is some pretty decent stuff in here, but I don't think it's really substantial enough to stand on its own. So maybe we could splash it. But for now, I think I'm going to set this aside and see what we've got in our other colors. The remaining rares we have all look pretty good, I think. But maybe a bit disparate in their strategies. I think all of the black looks good together. And I'd be curious if we can pull off a sacrifice theme. I think the blue looks fine. Definitely more interested in the Leviathan than the land. A little nervous that we could be resetting the Sephiroth if he flips over. And then I think Cloud looks pretty decent, but maybe not very synergistic with the rest of these. But this is all just kind of stuff that we can keep in mind as we're looking through the rest of the cards. Let's quickly, though, take a look at the lands and the multicolored cards before getting into the rest of this. Alright, no blue-black, but we've got black-white and white-blue. We're probably not going to end up in landfall, but we've got some additional support for the aristocrats theme that our black is suggesting. I think first I want to take a look at the red and see if there's anything in there that we would want to play. At this point, I am feeling pretty confident in black, so maybe we'll find something in red that might go well with it. Yeah, there is definitely some stuff in there that we could use, but I don't know. I want to take a look at the other colors first. Next, we can take a look at the black. Like I mentioned, I'm already feeling pretty drawn toward this color from the rares that we opened, but we'll have to see what kind of support we have in the commons and uncommons. Yeah, maybe not mind-blowing, but I think we can work with it. Let's take a look at blue. Interesting assortment there. And let's look at the white. Okay. I was hoping to find a bit of sacrifice fodder in there, but I think I want to start by laying out some black cards and then fill in some of these and see what that looks like. That is 14 cards. So that is just the black with the Judge Magister as well. I think I'm gonna try adding in the white next. I don't know if I'm super into the Magitech armor. I think it's good, but I worry about crewing it a little bit if we end up sacrificing the 1/1. I think sacrificing the tokens to Phantom Train would be better. And 4 mana is a lot to pay for that. Though I guess the armor could get sacrificed to the train as well. So that is 22. I don't know how I feel about this. I worry a bit about what happens if we don't encounter a payoff, 'cause then we're kind of just running a bunch of mediocre cards. And we don't have a lot going on in the top end, so large creatures could be difficult for us to deal with. Though this does flip over into a 5/6. And the train can get pretty big. Maybe we could run the Leviathan. Ooh, that's bright. Sorry. We've also got a bunch of Dreams of Laguna. I don't know if we really run that many. I wonder what a more blue-focused deck might look like. I kind of feel like there's something here, but I don't know. that is 22. And we haven't really looked at the colorless cards, so we can do that. Maybe Monk's Fist would be good for sacrifice. That is 26. Though Midgar is half land, so maybe I don't count that. Maybe something like this. This is 23, not counting Midgar. And then we can run all of the on-color land. So yeah. I suppose this is my build for this sealed deck. I'm not super confident in it, but hopefully we're able to do something cool like flip Sephiroth. And if that doesn't work, we can Leviathan. And it is a bit disjointed. Like, we're not taking full advantage of Cloud. Honestly, he might just be sacrificed to something. But anyway, let me know what you think. Would you have ended up in these colors? Or would you end up in one of the colors that we didn't run? Make sure you leave a comment and let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, I would absolutely love it if you would give it a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I'll be back with new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. Your support truly means the world to me. and I hope you have a wonderful day.